Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My camera seems to have turned off for some reason. If you can hear me, hi. It looks like it's back now. Great. That was really weird. Let's try that again. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Great. We're back on track, everybody. Thanks for being here on this lovely Wednesday. Hope you all are doing well and that you had a nice week. Thank you so much to those of you who participated in last week's virtual championship for season 55 of NYC Trivia League. A special congratulations to our three-way tie for third place last week between We Drink and We Know Things, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and the blue shells. Incredibly well played. 68 points out of a possible 70 points. So you were well matched. In the end, with the tiebreakers being calculated, We Drink and We Know Things came out on top. Congratulations. We Drink and We Know Things. You all currently hold the emoji crowns for season 55 as we welcome a brand new season here, season 56. Thank you all so much for being here, and thanks for playing last season. If you didn't play last season, that is okay too. Welcome. Come play with us tonight. Get signed up for the game at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. It's going to ask you for a few basic sign-up details when you get there. Those details include a team name and email address, and then you're going to find a drop-down menu that asks you whether you are or are not a part of the league. Whatever your league status might be, we welcome you to play with us here. And it being the first week of this current league season, I very much encourage you to get signed up tonight. To get signed up, all you have to do is say, yeah, I'm in the league. And then we're going to start keeping track of your scores every time you play. And you can see how your team compares to all of the other teams who are part of the league each week by heading on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings. So keep an eye out, see how that's going for you all from week to week, and I hope you join the league this evening. Tonight, we are going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 topics tonight are going to be question and answer style rounds. And our fourth and final theme of the night is a picture round. So the majority of our quiz are these question and answer style rounds. Here's how it's going to work for you. As I ask a question, it is going to pop up directly on your virtual answer sheet. So that means you will be able to see the questions as I'm asking them. Some of your questions may have multiple choice options. Others are going to be short answer in nature. Enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and then please click the button that says submit answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yes, there is a countdown timer for all of those questions in the first 3 rounds of the game, so keep an eye out and make sure you always click submit answers before the time runs out. Let's say you have some time left on that timer and you want to change your response. Please feel free to come up with an updated answer. Just kindly remember to click submit answers again so that we get your updated response to that question. Let's see. Let's say you spell something wrong. Don't worry about that. I am able to see what you all put as your responses, and I will do my due diligence to make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. If you're just joining us, hello and welcome. I'm Meredith. I'm going to be your trivia host this evening. Get signed up for the game. If you're seeing this for the first time, welcome. We want you here. If you're joining us for the millionth time or casually for the 6th time, let's say, we want you to play with us as well. This is where you get signed up, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in a team name and email address. Let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. And once again, it's a great opportunity to get signed up for the league tonight because it is the first night of season 56 of NYC Trivia League. Our fourth and final category of the evening is going to be a picture round. That one is structured a little differently than our first three topics of the night. When we get to that point in the quiz, I'm going to hold your hand and walk you through the structure of that round. So stay tuned for more details. We'll conclude the game with a tiebreaker question in case there are any ties here tonight. And I do have two simple rules that I ask that you kindly abide by this evening. Rule number one, the most important rule of trivia: there is no cheating in this game. Please do not look the answers up. We know you can do that. Not impressive. Let's find out what it is you have retained in your brain. Don't let the robot overlords win. Rule number two, do not give away the answers in the chat. That's it. That's all we ask of you. I say we go ahead and dive into our first round of the quiz. Welcome, everybody, from our first team to get signed up tonight, pieced it together, down to our most recent team to sign up, Silicon Valley Blank. I welcome those two teams and every team in between. Wishing you great luck tonight. If you haven't signed up already, come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Fill out those sign up details. Click join game. Our first round tonight, it is in the category of Blue Clue. Blue, our category for round number one. Let's do it. Round one. Question number one. What Twitter-like social media platform conceptualized by former Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey was launched in 2021 as an invite-only platform with Jay Graber serving as CEO? Remember the category? Many of you did. That Twitter-like social media platform is called Blue Sky. Blue Sky Social. Your answer for number one. 56% of you got that right. An excellent start to the quiz. Here's question number two. Sounding like a drink that John Glenn helped to popularize, the character Dory from Finding Nemo is a blue what kind of fish? I'm not sure if John Glenn helped to popularize Scotch, but I like that as an answer. The drink that he helped to make popular is Tang. Dory is a blue Tang, or a royal blue Tang if you're feeling a little fancy. Question number three. In what city did the performance art company The Blue Man Group originate? They began their theatrical production there in 1991, and it's still running today. You got some options. Name that city. I'm observing your answers coming in, seeing some of you change from one city to another. Hope you ended up on the right one. The Blue Man Group does have residencies in all four of these cities. The first one was New York City. New York in 1991. Chicago happened just a couple of years later, followed by Boston, then Las Vegas. There are other places as well. Super tricky, but 39% of you pulled off a correct answer for question 3. Here's number 4. Twins Rumi and Sir are the younger twin siblings of what person who was dubbed by Time magazine in 2012 the most famous baby in the world? Someone named this baby Gerber Blue Baby. Someone else named it Baby Blue Tang. I like it. Your correct answer, though, is Blue Ivy Carter. Now 11 years old, but in 2012 was a baby. Our next question in this round, number 5. In the board game Clue, which suspect is represented by the blue player piece? In the board game Clue, you can decide which of the suspects you're going to be playing the game as. Yellow is Colonel Mustard, green, Mr. Green, blue, that is Mrs. Peacock. Mrs. Peacock, your correct answer for number 5. 74% of you all got that one right. If you weren't here for the Tournament of Champions last week, you may have missed that we did do a soft retire on being Muppeted as your theme from season 55, and we introduced a brand new theme, which tonight I am happy to say I can share with you. Playing the butler in the movie Clue, aka Wadsworth, is none other than our theme of this season.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Tim Curry. You all have been Tim Curried for the first official time in season 56. He is going to be popping up in every single game this season. So keep an eye out. Study up on his filmography. That's going to help you out a little bit. There he is playing the butler in Clue right there. It looks like I'm pointing at Pennywise. I'm not, though. I'm pointing beyond Pennywise. That is not the butler in Clue right there. Our next question in this round, number 6. What beer was named America's best at the World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago in 1893? Quest marks, I did try to give you all a point just now. Let me know if you need any further assistance with that. That beer that was named the best beer, America's best, is Pabst Blue Ribbon, PBR. Your answer for number 6. Here's our 7th question in this Blue Clue themed round. Fill in the blank. Live to 100, The Secret of the Blue Blank is a Netflix documentary series that delves into communities around the world where people have extraordinarily long and vibrant lives. The communities that they're studying in this documentary series are known as blue zones. Zone or zones, your correct response for number 7. Our 8th question in this round. The Toronto Blue Jays are the second Major League Baseball team to be based outside of the United States. The first was what other Canadian team that became the Washington Nationals in 2005? That other Major League Baseball team that came about before the Toronto Blue Jays was the Montreal Expos. The Expos, your correct answer there. 72% of you got that one right. Here is number 9. Fill in the blank. The Blank Blue Book is a California based vehicle valuation and automotive research company. We nearly have a social on our hands, just a few teams go in another direction. That vehicle valuation research company is called Kelly Blue Book. Kelly. And our final question in round 1, a popular meme on TikTok in 2023, the blue Smurf cat is a character walking through the forest with a snail on its back and a hat made out of what? It's multiple choice. Hope that helps you out. Personally, I'm missing out on this meme not being on TikTok myself. Maybe I should get over there, get some more of this adorable content. That blue Smurf cat has a mushroom as a hat. Mushroom, your correct answer for number 10. Most of you went with mushroom, 25 teams, 15 going with acorn. How young do I think you are? As young as you want to be, Helsinki Syndrome. That does bring us to the end of our first round of the game. Let's check in with our standings. One round in, we've got a tie in sixth place with 9 points between Team 578, J and J, Why Not Zoidberg, the Rubber Yolks, and the Helsinki Syndrome. And there's a tie for the top spot. These teams have perfect scores thus far, 10 for 10, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. We drink and we know things, 12, 17, 69. And Team pieced it together. Great first round to all of you. If you're not in that top spot, do not fret. We've got so much game left to go. Did you know, everybody, that NYC Trivia League does private events? We would absolutely love to work with you. I am the coordinator of our private events, and you can reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. We'll get the conversation going. We can host events in person or virtually or some combination of the two. We can customize the content. We got all sorts of different games to offer, as you can see right here next to me. Hope you keep us in mind for your next gathering. Reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. Round 2 tonight is in the category of casino talk. Casino talk. Let's do it. Round 2. Question 1. A standard roulette wheel features 18 spaces that are red, 18 spaces that are black, and 2 spaces that are what color? $18 red spaces, 18 black spaces, and you'll find the 0 and the 00 on green spaces. Green, your correct response for number 1. Question number 2. After Ein Dubai opened in 2021, High Roller in Las Vegas at 550 feet dropped down to the world's second tallest what kind of attraction? This one happened to be my hint of the night on Instagram. If you all follow me at Trivia Meredith, you would have known at some point this evening that Ferris wheels were going to be coming up. Ferris wheel, your correct response for number 2. If you don't follow me already, I encourage you to do so. You can find me at Trivia Meredith. I will help boost your score every single time you play. And of course, our next quiz is coming up 1 week from today. That is Wednesday, September 27th, right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Question number 3. If the blackjack dealer's hand shows an ace as their up card, in most casinos, they will offer you an opportunity to buy what kind of side bet? If the dealer's hand shows an ace, it is a common practice to offer an Insurance bet. Insurance, your correct response for number three. 25 teams got that one right, which tonight is 51%. Question number four in this casino talk round. Matt Damon and Edward Norton both participated in what championship event in 1998 while promoting their film Rounders? While promoting Rounders, they'd gotten so good at the game, they thought they could compete with the professionals. Not sure what their records look like in this championship, but they both played in the World Series of Poker. World Series of Poker. Question number five. Nevada is home to over 300 casinos, more than any other U.S. state. Which U.S. state has the second most casinos? Is it Oklahoma, Colorado, New Jersey, or California? Nevada has the most casinos by far, with about 170 some casinos. Coming in at number two is Oklahoma. Oklahoma is your correct answer here. California is third on that list. Colorado is number four. And New Jersey, despite 35% of you guessing that was the right answer, is 16th on the list in terms of states with the most casinos. Tricky, tricky, but 43% of you got that one right. Here's question six. Punta Banco is one of the most popular variants of what casino game that is beloved by James Bond? Punta Banco is a variety of Baccarat, known for being James Bond's favorite game. 57% of you got that one right. Question number seven. According to USAOnlinecasino.com, what game is the biggest moneymaker by far for the casino, making up $4 billion of the $6 billion in yearly revenue? Casinos' biggest money makers are slot machines, by far. The slots bringing in the money for the casinos. If you're playing them, you're just giving your money to them. Question number 8. What sports gambler is best known for his 32-game winning streak on Jeopardy, during which he often made the all in gesture with his hands when he bet all his money? That professional gambler who won 32 games in a row on Jeopardy is known better as James the High Roller Holtzhauer. James Holtzhauer. Most of you are coming in with a correct answer here, entering his name in with all kinds of spellings, but don't worry, I'm going to make sure you get your points here. I believe everyone who deserves to have a point should have one at this point. Let's see how you did on number 8. 55% of you got that one right. We've got 2 more questions in this round. Here's number 9. As long as there were more than 2 players in a non-ante game, a poker player who sits 1 seat left of the dealer button is required to make what kind of bet before the hand begins? The poker player who sits 1 seat left of the dealer is required to make a small blind bet or blind bet uh, before the hand begins. Blind bet, your answer there for number 9, small blind. And our final question in this casino talk round. Charlie Kale is a casino cocktail waitress who has a knack for identifying lies on what 2023 Peacock series? That Peacock series starring Natasha Lyonne is called Poker face, your correct response for number 10. That brings us to the end of round number 2. Let's check in with our standings 2 rounds in. We've got a tie here in 9th place with 17 points between Fusilli, Jerry, Avis, and Bobo, Jewel Hand, Luke, Team 578, J&J, Long Pond, Old Goats, Gravy, Toberfest, and Winning is Overrated. Tied in 7th with 18 points, the Rubber Yolks and the Helsinki Syndrome. Tied in 4th with 19, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Why Not Zoidberg and Pieced It Together. And we've got a 3-way tie for the top spot, 20 points each. Perfect scores. We Drink and We Know Things, 12, 17, and 69. Stick around after tonight's game, everyone, because the movie quiz is back tonight. You didn't get enough trivia after this evening's game? I hope not. I know I certainly have never had enough trivia in my life. Head on over to play.themoviequiz.com. That game's going to get started right at 9 o'clock as soon as we wrap up our game. Always a ton of fun over there. So please check it out if you haven't already. If you have checked it out, you know that it's an absolute blast. So hope you join tonight. Also, we will be back 1 week from today for our next quiz. That is Wednesday, the 27th of September at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Round 3 tonight is in the category of Letter Rip. Letter Rip. In this round, all of your answers will feature the letters RIP in them in that order, right there next to each other. Let's do it. Here's question 1. What character, created by American author Washington Irving, gets drunk and falls asleep for 20 years only to awake to the country after the American Revolution? That Washington Irving character who got drunk and fell asleep for 20 years. We've all done that from time to time, am I right? It's Rip Van Winkle. Rip Van Winkle. The Rip coming in his first name. Question number 2. Written and performed by the band Lustra, Scotty Doesn't Know is a song featured in what 2004 comedy about an international excursion? Matt Damon makes a cameo appearance as the lead singer of the band that performs the song. The talented Mr. Ripley is a really great guess, since Matt Damon, of course, is in that movie. Also, I guess you've been Damoned here tonight, him coming up for the second time in our quiz. This movie featuring Scotty Doesn't Know is Euro Trip. Euro Trip. We got that rip in trip. Question 3. What mother of actress Maya Rudolph was a legendary soul singer who had the 1975 hit song Lovin' You? Remember that all of your answers in this round have to have RIP in them somewhere in that order. Your correct answer, Maya Rudolph's mother, who sadly passed away when she was just 31 years old from cancer, is named Minnie Ripperton. Minnie Ripperton, your correct response for number 3. How'd you do? Let's find out. 45% of you got that one right. Question number 4. What is the two-word name for the senior position on a movie set who is in charge of various technical aspects of filming, including supervising a crew and assessing camera equipment? That senior position on a movie set is best known as the key grip. Key grip, your correct response for number 4. Our 5th question in this letter rip themed round. What cryptocurrency company founded in 2012 shares its name with any type of ice cream ribboned through with layers of syrup? A special shout out to the team getting super creative, writing crypto with RIP. I like where your head is at. Your correct answer here, though, is Ripple. Ripple is the name of the cryptocurrency and that type of ice cream. Question number 6. What actor starred in the Men in Black series as Zed and Dodgeball, a true underdog story, as Patches O'Houlihan? That actor's name is the greatest actor name of all time, Rip Torn. Rip Torn, your correct response for number 6. 69% of you got that one right. Question number 7. What word is used to describe the practice of a government mandating its people to participate in a national service, often military service? South Korea notably requires its male citizens ages 18 to 35 to perform compulsory military service. I told you all the movie quiz is coming up next. Expect fun nuggets of information like this in the movie quiz, such as Rip Torn. He broke into a bank because he thought it was his own house. No, I do not remember that. Hello, Trivia Man. Hope you all stick around to play the movie quiz coming up very shortly here, right when we wrap up our game. Question 7, your answer there, that is called conscription. Conscription. 76% of you got that one right. 3 more questions in this round. Here's number 8. In Mexican cuisine, the traditional soup menudo contains pieces of cow stomach, which is known by what 5-letter name? A toast to Rip Torn. R.I.P. Rip. Your correct answer for question number 8, cow stomach is also known as tripe. You all know your cow stomach for the first time this evening. Everyone who submitted a response got that one right. We've got a social on our hands. Question number 9. Many consider the 3 Greek tragedians to be Aeschylus, Sophocles, and what 3rd playwright of ancient Greece who wrote the plays Medea and Electra? If you're a scholar of Greek playwrights, you may know that Sophocles did write a version of Electra, but so did Euripides. Euripides is your correct answer for number 9. We are on to our final question in this round. I do see a couple of interesting spellings of Euripides. So if you didn't initially see a point for that, I just rescored it for you all. So I hope that reflects in the standings. Here's number 10. In basketball, accumulating a total of at least 10 in 3 of the main statistical categories is known as what achievement? Russell Westbrook holds the NBA record for this achievement. If anyone's in the market for a new trivia team name, might I recommend Euripides Nuts? Very clever. Your answer for number 10 in this round is a triple double. Triple doubles, your correct response there. That does bring us to the end of this round. Let's check in with our standings. This is your most important score update, as the next round is our final round. We've got a tie in eighth with 27 points. Long Pond, Old Goats, and the Helsinki Syndrome tied in sixth with 28. Why Not Zoidberg and the Rubber Yolks tied in fourth with 29. Two for the drinks, two for the snacks, and pieced it together. And a three-way tie for the top spot. Perfect scores thus far, 30 for 30. We Drink and We Know Things 12, 17, and 69. Our final theme tonight is the picture round, which tonight is in the category of herbs. We're talking about herbs, everybody. In this round, you are going to see 10 images of herbs, like things that grow outside that maybe smell nice and you might put in some food. I don't know. I don't know what you're going to do with your herbs. That's up to you. But it is your job in this round to identify the herb based on their image. If only we had smell-o-vision, you might be able to have a little leg up in this round. But nope, not here. Not people named Herb. Nope. Not or Herb or Herbert. But really plants that are herbs. So you'll see 10 images all next to each other. Inside of each image is a number 1 through 10, and underneath those 10 numbered images are 10 numbered blanks. Enter in the type of herb being depicted on the corresponding numbered line. So yes, order does matter in this round. You're going to have 5 minutes to work on this round, everybody. And then we'll come back together. I'll reveal the correct answers, and we'll move on to our final question of the night, the tiebreaker question. Let's do it. Please name these herbs. Well, hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well with identifying these herbs. You know, yeah, they're all green for the most part, but they do have different leaf shapes. I think you can identify quite a few of them. Wishing you all luck, and I'll tell you how you did in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. The countdown timer is heading your way any moment now. Keep an eye out and please make sure you click the button that says submit answers. I want you to get your points. I've got answers for you all in this herbal picture round. Image number 1 is rosemary. Rosemary from memory. And I'm happy to say most of you remembered that. Image number 2, the only one that looks quite a bit different than everything else because it's not green, it's saffron. Image number 3, that is sage. Image number 4, that is cilantro, which is also known as coriander. Image number 5, that is parsley. Image 6, that there is basil. Number 7, we've got mint. Mint, your answer there. Image number 8, that is thyme. Image number 9, we have dill. And image number 10 is oregano. Sorry, it's not weed, though. Excellent guess. How'd you do? Let's find out. I've got a tiebreaker question for you all heading your way in just a moment. The toughest one of the round was oregano, with only 37% of you getting that one right, followed by thyme with 41% of you getting it right. As always, your tiebreaker question is going to have a number as an answer, and your goal in placing your response to that tiebreaker question is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number. So that means you can guess over or under the number. In the event that you end up as part of a tie here tonight, whichever team is closer to the correct number is going to break that tie. All right, here's your question, folks. Number 9 was dill. I see you're asking in the chat. Dill. Yes, thank you for helping each other out. Here's your tiebreaker question. Give us your best guess. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme are lyrics in the Simon and Garfunkel song Scarborough Fair. The actual Scarborough Fair originated from a royal charter granted by King Henry III of England on the 22nd of January in what year? Name that year. The actual Scarborough Fair originated from a royal charter granted by King Henry III on January 22nd in 1253. 1253, your correct answer for the tiebreaker. We'll find out how you all did, those of you who were part of ties and ended up in the top 15 or so teams. We'll post those results on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League as soon as we are able. So keep an eye out to see what happened. Before we check out our final standings of the night, reminder everybody, stick around. The movie quiz returns tonight, coming up momentarily. Head on over to play.themoviequiz.com to get your interactive answer sheet. We do share a Twitch stream, so you're going to see it start as soon as I conclude here, and hope to see you all next week for week 2 of season 56 of NYC Trivia League. That's going to be on the 27th of of September at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Let's head on over to the winner's circle and see what ended up happening with these scores this evening. Finishing up the game in a tie for 19th place with 31 points, Beer Naked Ladies, The Book Club, Catman Don't, Chi-Chi's Forever, and Team Cockroach. Finishing in 18th is Gravy Toberfest. Tied in 13th tonight with 34, the question marks J&J, Long Pond, Old Goats, Why Not Zoidberg, and Ballad of the Homeschooled Boys. In 12th place with 35, Avis and Bobo. Tied in 6th with 36, Fusilly Jerry, Jewel Hand Luke, Team 578, The Rubber Yolks, Winning is Overrated, and The Helsinki Syndrome. Tied in 3rd with 38 points, We Drink and We Know Things 12, We Drink and We Know Things 17, and We Drink and We Know Things 69. And tied for the lead here tonight by a margin of 1 point. Squeaking in there in that herbs round. Well done. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and pieced it together. We'll find out who won in that tiebreaker and let you know on our Instagram. Thank you all so much for being here. I have been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. We appreciate you. Thank you to Peter for helping to put this quiz together, as well as the rest of our writing team. Thank you, Cullen, for making this game possible. And thank you to Murr for creating the software that you all played the game on tonight. Hope you have a great rest of the night and rest of your week. See you all soon. Check out the movie quiz.